I believe, and you have touched on this, that the NFL is the shield and corporate. And a lot of these coaches, there's a dogma and a rigidity, and they just don't want to change stuff, and it's hard to flip the telescope. And I think coaches struggle allowing quarterbacks like you and Breeze, it's your offense. Go to the line and call what you see.
Yeah.
I think quarterbacks can be overcoached at the line of scrimmage, not at practice.
Sure.
You have touched on the fact that you don't think quarterbacks are developing that sort of pre-sent snap. Is some of it the rigidity of coaching?
Yeah.
Okay, so it is.
Yeah, and the ability to develop that player, to give him the tools so that when he gets to the line of scrimmage and he sees blitz, okay, if they're blitzing me, these are the two protections I can use when they blitz. These are the 2 or 3 routes that I can signal to my receivers that can beat the blitz. Or vice versa. We're anticipating blitz, so we call a play that's going to protect. And nope, they're actually playing a very safe zone. I want to make sure I can get all my players out into the route, and I can change the call, the protection, and the route so that everybody can get into the defense. So what are you trying to do? You're trying to give the quarterback to really be a field general. Quarterback, you got the last swipe at the pencil. The defense can call their play. They're going to line up. Offense calls a play in the huddle. They walk to the line of scrimmage. Defense calls a play. They adjust to the formation offense is lined up in. They have their call set. It was always my job to say, well, I know what my play is. Now I look at the defense. Okay, I think I know what they're in. Does what I have call, is it going to work? And that was my judgment. And they would have to live and die with my judgment, the entire team. Now, I developed the trust within the team, my teammates in the organization, to say, Tom, we want you to have that. We trust you to have that final swipe at that pencil. But we're not going to snap the ball into, let's say there's a safety blitzing off the right side, and I got to run right at the right side. And I know that nobody can block him. I'm not going to snap the ball and run it into the strong safety blitzing and tackle our running back 4 yards in the backfield. I'd say, okay, if the strong safety's coming on the right and we got to play to the right, what do you want me to do? You want me to run to the left? Do you want me to check to a pass? Those are the options. That's how I would think about the game. There was always a reason why I did something. If he was blitzing off the left and I wanted to run the right, great, let's snap the ball as fast as I can.
Everything's intentional.
Everything was intentional. Yeah, there wasn't a time. I would hope that I would have never snapped the ball into a bad defense. Now, did I? Of course I did. Because sometimes the defenses wanted to disguise a lot of things. They didn't want to show me, okay, Brady likes to get a great pre-snap read. Let's really mess with him. Let's, kind of toggle the safeties back and forth. And we're going to make it challenging for him to really decipher. Buffalo, when I played Buffalo, they wouldn't move until after the ball was snapped. So if the safety was coming down on the left or on the right, they were going to do it after the snap all the time. And they would just play in this little shell defense, ball be snapped, and here they go, they'd rotate. Because every defense has strengths and weaknesses to it. My job as a quarterback was always to delineate where the strengths and weaknesses were. And was the play that I had called, was it able to take advantage of the weaknesses of the defense? And if it couldn't, then I was supposed to get to a play that would. And I think that's part of the development that I had as a player was they gave me the tools to be able to do that. And they gave me the trust over a period of time that I was ultimately going to make the right decision for the team.